All right, guys, so the next major concept I want to talk about in this series is going to be diagonal control. And you'll see that throughout all of these different submission positions, there's a nature of a pin built in them. And what I mean by that is if your opponent is able to completely move freely and do whatever he wants, he's not necessarily in a submission. You need to control his movement to a certain degree so that he cannot escape. And furthermore, you see this element of diagonal control throughout many different situations in Jiu-Jitsu. So I want to give you guys a couple of examples so that you can see what I mean and how this is actually a vital concept throughout all of Jiu-Jitsu. So let's say, for example, lay down head facing the camera, Alberto. I'm looking to pass the half guard. Okay, so what I'm going to do with diagonal control is I'm going to control the top quadrant of his body here, okay? And then I'm going to control diagonally the bottom part of the quadrant here, okay? So it's this cross-body connection that allows me to pin him down for long periods of time and be able to enact my moves. So if I'm here and I have the cross facing the underhook and my head controlling this shoulder from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foot in as a hook. And what I've done is I've controlled this part of his shoulder and I've controlled this part of his leg. And from here, even if Alberto holds a tight half guard, I'm able to easily free my leg and move into many different positions from here. I then move into our next series, perpendicular control. And it isn't just an example here, there's many different examples. So if I'm in the mounted position, using a basic Americana for an example, if I have this submission right here, what I need to do is I need to control him diagonally. So I use my hook on the back end here and the submission here to be able to submit him. And I have this diagonal connection across his body. It doesn't just stop there though. When we're in a Kimura, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to control diagonally at the shoulder right here, and I'm going to position myself diagonally from his shoulder to his hip so that when I go for the Kimura, I'm laying across this diagonal line. And this is what's doing the control over him while I'm able to enact my submission. Furthermore, we see this in scenarios like the back. So if I'm here and Alberto traps my leg like he's going to do an elbow escape, and we're here and he locks his legs together, right? When I roll through here, I'm looking to control this shoulder. So I have a hook controlled here, and I have his shoulder controlled here. If I didn't do it this way, where let's say I just controlled maybe the bottom arm, right? And I didn't control diagonal control. I only have control on one side. Alberto could just get out of here anytime he wants. So it is the diagonal control. Now, Alberto, get out of here. It is the diagonal control that keeps him locked down and not able to move from these types of positions. So once you're able to harness the power of diagonal control because of our previous concept of controlling his spine, then you're going to be able to pin people down for long enough periods of time to be able to submit them. And we have a ton more examples of diagonal control. Those are just a couple, but the more you do Jiu-Jitsu, the more you will see how it comes up and how it's an extremely important concept for you to not only see, but master.